What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I, uh... Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. It cracks me up how people are afraid of Gabus, when to me they're like dumb creatures.
And that takes care of that.
It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even a Garlean. They conquered my lands and just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shimani for his wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from a nearby palm tree. If I placed in a coconut shell and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shimani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly do. Eat you like. been some time, Chaotic. What news do you have addressed?
Aaron,
Ah, yes, I recall. He did have some knowledgeable of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have enjoyed this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Dress and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Chaotic. Hello!
Hello there.
By the gods, Chaotic, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Dress palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which is very distinct shaped and unusual order. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are leaves of Butches's grapevines. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Butches's wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Hello, small Lala.
Hello?
Pat, pat, pat. Oh wait, there's more than two people. Whee! Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gabu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gabus are more territorial than others. You may have to defend yourself. Time to go murder a gabu. Oh, I thought that was gonna be farther. How does it feel now to be the overpowered one, Rain?
I'm just here to chill. You're good.
Back to Wineport. Stretch. That Coral didn't like somebody. Whack someone. No, can't go that way. I'll go this way. Whee! What did Dressed have to say, Chaotic? Tell me everything. Aha, I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a butch's grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 as my witness. It is a botch's grapevine. Where did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Botch's vineyards than you, Master Bailgrant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Butch's wine. Sir, you need it... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Butchesses? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since the years before the calamity. It was a crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gidgeru will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Chaotic. Thank you for the kindness and generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray, deliver the wine to the Captain Westcott. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Back to Coastal de Sol. Whee! I'm gonna see you two dancing in the background.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The funny Lalafell danceth.
Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Botchesses? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Chaotic. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast in Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Get the gobble, minion. Whee! You have the look of a woman who has been to 7 hells and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Gestalt, Lady Lore. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Chaotic has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you'd be so good to enlighten her. Aye, fair's fairs. There is no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the Company of Heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of helpless avengers into the jaw of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you designed to test Chaotic with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She's willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Chaotic, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Psh! Willie Uplander is talentful plansmaker, Trixie's foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crag's chaotic lore and write a new chapter within the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festives begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Chaotic Lord, Titan's Bane. Chaotic Lord, Titan's Bane! Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. goodly uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot become coming to rescue this time. You didn't rescue me last time. You interrupted my fight. Chaotic, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landel says his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Chaotic, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Chaotic. This banquet is much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake and Upper Lenoska. There you will meet with Royal, another man who served the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the contract signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I marked. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that this is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. We to Camp Bronze Lake.
Oh boy, more traveling.
Can you whistle, baby, let me know. Na 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 na. I don't know the rest of the song. Ah, I got stuck on a torch. Oh, it says he's up. Wasn't supposed to jump down. God dang it. Wow. Gotta go back around. This building then? No, you can't go in there. Why the heck is he hiding? This is why I hate A Realm Reborn. Oh yeah, go this way, but we're not gonna show you how to go this way.
Probably on top. No?
Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Level up! Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across a beastman's aetheryte. See? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those you have used on countless occasions, Chaotic. Ah, well, if it isn't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to wait for your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you don't have an aetheryte, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would need to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt could manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be impossible if the aetheryte in question happened to be. Yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to, It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zeller's Run and take a closer look at that